American Border Patrol spotted armored vehicles along the border. It was flying a night mission in support of the Minutemen. The next morning, ABP broke the story that units of a Stryker brigade out of Fort Lewis, Washington, had deployed along the border north of Los Chepas. Later, the National Guard replaced the Strykers, and vehicle barriers began lining the border. In 2007, the Department of Homeland Security constructed a 6-mile-long fence adjacent to the Columbus port of entry. This sign warns migrants that cross the Barry Goldwater bombing range to watch out for poisonous critters. It says nothing about bombs. As more fencing and barriers went in, more marijuana was planted north of the border, and more plants eradicated. As more fencing went in, the price of cocaine rose. And, most incredibly, as more smuggling routes were cut off, drug-related deaths in Mexico followed. There is no doubt that new fencing has interdicted known smuggling routes. South of Sierra Vista alone, the fence now stretches for 43 miles. With more than 200 miles of new fencing and more than 240 miles of vehicle barriers interdicting smuggling routes, is it a surprise that cartels might be warring over the remaining routes? If this is so,
Mexican mafia member in charge of that actual facility.
The Chicans run things. A Chican is a Chicano, which is a Mexican gang member. They were trying to beat us out of our issue, so we just decided to stomp, slash and beat, and change things.
Daniel Frey has done more than his share of stomping and slashing for the Nazi lowriders, or NLR.
Tension is real strong in here due to the fact, it's like it's territory.
You gotta be careful what you say, what you do, and who you're with, and whatever. And watching your back at all times.
Waiting transmission. Is drug dealing now completely out of control?
After receiving a small dose of LSD, they're confused and undisciplined.
The dose, however, proved rather difficult to control.
Have you got any triple sod? Any triple sod? Triple sod? Yellow benzenes?
I don't know what that is, my friend.
Have you not got any yellow benzenes?
What's yellow benzenes?
I just want something that makes it go really bluety.
No, the only thing sell out is coke.
No, you must have some.
You're telling me what I have and what I don't have.
Oakland police are reporting at least 18 arrests tonight, and that is a shame, Ken, because everyone was so hopeful.
Yeah, a lot of people out there doing the right thing, exercising their rights to protest.
There was no effort whatsoever to avoid arrest. He took his family up there for a few days to get away from the pressures of what was going on in the Bay Area. And as you're all aware, there were some death threats.